Did you not see that one either?
With a member of the faculty.
She's a troubled person, is she not?
What do you think it is that she's not telling us? Because those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them. What do you see that I don't?
It flicked. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Flick the Script Podcast, episode 34. My name is Derek Mitchell, of course. Once again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff to the podcast. I really appreciate all the support. We're a little late with this one, I will say. Tonight's movie we're going to be talking about is called Weapons. Now, I've purposely waited a while to talk about this one because this movie is very interesting to me. But before I go ahead and give you my take on it, it starts off, it is 2 hours and 8 minutes on the duration, directed by Cregger, starring Josh Brolin, Julia Garner, Cary, Benedict, Wong, and of course, many other talented actors and actresses as well. Now, what can I say about Weapons? First off, what is Weapons about? You know, people were confused about this movie when they've seen the trailer, when they've heard the title. They're like, is it about guns? Is it about a school shooting? I've heard all kinds of takes on this movie before it came out of what people thought it was about. And the thing is, it's a horror movie. It's in the same universe as Barbarian, the movie that's also directed by Cregger. It's in that same universe. It's a little edgy. It's dark, and all I gotta say is it's definitely different. You know, like people tend to say they would like an original horror movie. Hollywood doesn't make original horror movies anymore. Well, here it is. This movie is original. It's unique, suspenseful. I really enjoyed this movie. Now, again, what is this movie about? Without giving too much away, the movie is about a group of kids who just happened to go missing at 2:17 in the morning. They all wake up and just walk right out of their homes at 2:17 in the morning. A classroom of 17 kids from the same classroom. They all just walk out of their homes at 2:17 in the morning, and the town has no idea as to why these kids have done that. The whole movie has the buildup of to what's going on. It's like, what's happening? Why are the kids missing? You know, it's just, you have no idea what's going on. And then finally, throughout the movie, you start seeing clues here and there that there's some type of witchcraft going on behind the scenes. And maybe there's some evil doing that has control over these children that made them leave their home at 2:17 in the morning all at the same time. And it just so happens that that is the case. Just a quick little spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie, just gonna drop a spoiler alert. There is a character in the movie by the name of Aunt Gladys, who is the quote unquote, I guess you could say, villain in the movie. She is responsible for, I like to say, casting spells on the people in the town and, using them as quote unquote weapons. And it just so happens she does this with the children from her nephew's classroom. It's still kind of strange. Still don't really believe if that's her nephew or if she's related to the family exactly, but it's her nephew's classroom. She cast, I guess, a spell or some type of witchcraft to have control over these students, which causes them to leave their homes at 2:17 in the morning. They all just walk out of their homes. Of course, there are some scenes in the movie that are disturbing. It's definitely a gruesome kind of horror film. It's a lot of blood. There's some killing. It's not as much killing as your typical horror movie, but there are some disturbing scenes that are gory within the movie that are a trip. What I will say about this movie is there's a lot of build-up. I feel like there's a lot of build-up to the main plot of the movie. And with that being said, if I had to go ahead and rate this movie overall on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to have to go ahead and give it a 9. Like I said, it's an original horror movie. I enjoyed it. My only hot take on it was I didn't enjoy how, like, it was slow to get to the point, I guess you could say. It was a lot of build-up and it's really slow at the beginning of the movie. But it eventually gets there to the action. So, again, this is Weapons. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's definitely worth watching. If you're into horror, you're going to enjoy this one. It is a trip. Go check out Weapons. This is Flick the Script Podcast. Once again, episode 34. Stay tuned for episode 35. I will see you then.